I'm Elliot, a writer, and I'm going to be typing out The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Why? Because that is something that Hunter S Thompson did because he wanted to see what it would be like to write a masterpiece. Now that I have some time on my hand, I figured out it would be a good opportunity for me to copy a classic word for word. So please join me every Saturday until I finish the whole novel. Welcome back to another episode of me typing out The Great Gatsby. I'm Elliot Chan. Welcome to the show. This is the third episode. This is the fifth week of me being self-quarantined, and I must say that it's starting to feel like this is just my life now. This is just my life, and I think the sooner you accept that, the better. It's hard to say where one week ends and another begins, but it is Good Friday today. So sorry for everyone who doesn't get to go to church. I hope you're not risking it. It's a beautiful day here in Vancouver. Just perfect day, actually. The weather is great. I'm wearing a t-shirt for the first time in months. Feels like a wonderful day to go walking around town, checking out the beach, having a drink on a patio. Gonna do none of that today. Instead, we're gonna type out The Great Gatsby. Exciting stuff is gonna happen today. Another thing about today is my hay fever, my allergies is acting up real good. So that will be something, hopefully won't interfere with this show, but it might. It's just having like little minor ailments like that during this time is just so unpleasant because I don't want to sneeze when I'm outside walking my dog or anything, just to like scare people, and it's not a good time to be alive. But it really is though. It's still the best time to be alive. Could be worse. How is everybody else doing here? How are you guys? How are you dealing with it? It's been a while. I'm sure everyone is trying to survive, deal with their own stuff as well. I hope you're finding good ways to spend your time, whether by resting, relaxing, or by putting your kind of nervous energy in a productive type of way. I hope you're doing all of that stuff. Here I am typing out The Great Gatsby on a beautiful day, so we're all coping in our own way. One new thing that I want to do in this, I suppose we could call it a series. This is a series of unfortunate events, is that I want to share some fun facts with you, my loyal viewers. Whether it's about F. Scott Fitzgerald, the author of The Great Gatsby, or the actual book itself. Just some fun fact to get us off the ground. So today, here is the fun fact. Ready? It's super fun. F. Scott Fitzgerald. His full name is actually Francis. Oh gosh, let me do that again. His full name is actually Francis Scott Key Fitzgerald, and he is named after Francis Scott Key, who is the person who wrote the lyrics for the Star-Spangled Banner, the American anthem. Yeah, they were apparently second cousins, 3 times removed. Fun fact of the day. There's your Fitzgerald fact for the day. Go share it with all your friends through your video conference platform of choice. And they'll be super amazed, and let them know where you heard that fun fact from. This show, Elliot Chan typing The Great Gatsby. I don't actually know what this typing of the Great Gatsby. What did I put on my YouTube channel? Like I mentioned, it's Good Friday. So no work today. So I'm doing this a little bit early, which feels good. Which feels good. Let's get started. Honestly. Oh, give me 1 second here. I got Kleenex on the ready. I'll try not to blow my nose in any dramatic way because I know how annoying that would be. Some of this allergies, but the show must go on. So the last time we left off, Nick was visiting Tom and Daisy, and now I think they're settling in for a meal. And there's also this lady here who we're beginning to learn about. Her name is Miss Baker. And yeah, they're just gonna engage in some friendly, non-quarantine conversations. Let's hear what they are gonna talk about during this meal. That's funny. It's funny. I don't really know what's happening. Oh, jeez. They're upset about something. You did it. I know you didn't mean to, but you did do it. No one has ever called me a brute before in my life. Believe it or not. That's how he's spelling it. I'm getting their relationship mixed up a little here. Is Daisy married to Tom? We'll find out. My allergies really slowing me down today. I apologize. I want to be more talkative and entertaining. But it's just your body's fighting it. Really makes me look like I'm very, very ill. But I assure you, I feel fine aside from the normal symptoms of hay fever. I will get to the end of this book if it kills me, is what I'm trying to say. So, no need to be alarmed. All right. Whew. That was a long paragraph. First page of the day. Done. We did it. You and me. We're doing this together. So far, it doesn't seem like the most pleasant dinner engagement, does it? Kind of calling each other names. Daisy simply not happy with things. What? It seems like a very pretentious bunch of people, to be honest. I don't know if I'll be enjoying myself too much either. And I suppose that's the vibe you're getting off of Nick impression at the moment. It's like, this is not a real fun party to be a part of. Oh god. This is gonna be good. Just bring it a little bit. Ugh. So Tom is a racist. Excellent, excellent. This is a fantastic meal to be a part of. Ugh. Poor guy. I've been trapped in racist conversations before where it's just like, I don't agree with any of this, nor do I want to talk about it, but I'm kind of trapped here. And let's see how Nick responds to all of this. It's an interesting expression, unthoughtful sadness. I'm not even sure what that means. Like, is she jealous? Annoyed. This, ugh. Hey, I don't like. This is terrible. Terrible stuff. It's good. It's making me hate Tom, which I think is the purpose of all of this. Very much dislike him at this moment. And I do know that a lot of people think this way, which is the sad part. I wonder if people like read this passage and are like, yeah, Tom is such a good guy. You always think that, right? From both sides? It's important to. It's important to see both sides and not just be like, nope, I'm right. It's like, it's fear. Sense the fear in Tom. He's worried that he's gonna lose this luxurious mansion that he lives in, you know, and his wife Daisy. Gotta protect your things. You know what I mean? He's very profound. He reads these long books with big words in them. Very scientific stuff. Don't ask question, women. So we're finding out that he's a racist and he's probably a sexist as well. Very, very good combos. Let's just... Oh, good. See me type these hard F words. So now you can, I sense that Daisy's being a little sarcastic, right? Oops. Wrong button. What is... Let's find out what this word is. The word, unknown word of the day. Extremely small. Infinitesimal. Infinitesimal. Boy. I don't know. Big words, Tom. So, I guess what I'm learning about this whole section so far is what may seem like they're talking about just like irrelevant things. It probably has nothing to do with the plot. It's helping us understand the characters very well. For one thing, we know that Tom is this jerk who interrupts people, and he's not a good person. And we also know that Daisy is kind of a little frustrated with him. We also know that Miss Baker has these kind of fantasy type of dreams that she wants to explore the world or whatever. She wants to do something fun. She wants to do something exciting. And meanwhile, Nick is just kind of there trying to navigate the space and trying to be polite while observing all these things, all these people that I suppose he wants them to be significant in his life because he doesn't really have anybody, because he just moved to this new place. So he just wants to make friends, but feels, I don't know right now, right? another page. We're doing it. We're flying through this book. This is fun. It's hilarious. So you really get a sense that Daisy and Nick they have a good sense of humor with each other. Like, you feel the connection so much more than Tom, who's just kind of, unpleasant to hear, even to type his words. I'm not enjoying it. I guess that's one way to create characters that are unpleasant, is to actually get them to type the stuff you wouldn't normally type. If you could write something that even you're like, why am I writing this? I hate myself for writing that. Then you probably nailed a character that's so against your own values that you can assume that they're going to be unpleasant for other people as well. I think that's an interesting way to think about it. Yeah. Meanwhile, you could write something goofy and just and really kind of win over the reader's hearts, which is really what Daisy is doing for me. I like her. Yeah, let's hope nothing bad happens to her. Oh god, I think I missed. No, did I? I'm sure some people in the right there. Some people in New York. Oh, okay. I think I'm good. I don't know how funny this story is at the moment. This family secret. Oh. Oh, they keep repeating the same things. It's really throwing me off. Bad tumors. So interesting to just break it up with something that you realize to just like add to the character that's talking in the moment, and really makes her appear almost angelic, even though she's talking about something that's totally what's the opposite of angelic? Not angelic, and it creates another layer to this character. I think that's something good to be aware of while you're writing, is where can you just add something more to this character, even though the conversation is so enticing at the moment. Uh-oh. Wait, did she finish her story? Ah. It wasn't that good of a story anyways. Ah, roses are nice. Miss Baker doesn't seem to care about Nick at all. That's great. This disjointed conversation they're having. All right, it's just Miss Baker and Nick together. We've all been there, when you're just left alone at a party with someone you have no interest in talking to. Very well. Oh, ooh. Doing it. Doing it. All right. Yeah, eavesdropping. No, I don't like Miss Baker either. Pretty much told Nick to be quiet so she can eavesdrop. Ugh, a lot of murmuring. My wife's in the other room. She has allergies as well. Oh, jeez. I hate it when people, try to put down people like that. It's like, oh, you really don't know? Everybody knows. It's like, I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm always the last one to find out about stuff, to be honest. Like, even in my friend group, whether someone's getting married, someone's dating, someone's having a baby, someone's broken up, someone's getting a car, someone's bought an airplane, I am always the last one to know. I'm just too focused on my own stuff, I suppose. I think that's the problem. I'm too focused with typing out The Great Gatsby to be focused on what my friends are up to. I feel like I really do. Nick is such a relatable character. I really do think we can all relate to him. And I don't know if that's a prerequisite to have a character that's relatable. I think you have characters that are unrelatable as well be the narrator, but this seems to be working out pretty good. Sometimes I just feel like I'm talking just for the sake of talking. Tom. Scoundrel. I never get to use that word. Scoundrel. You're such a scoundrel. Daisier. Oh man, it's nothing worse than hanging out with a couple that's fighting, Just like, oh, should I just leave? Should I just go? Do I need to be here for this? I don't want to. Yeah, you clearly have. Are we still having fun? Do you guys still want to have fun? I don't know what we're doing anymore. makes it sound. Sometimes it doesn't pick up on my real errors. It's sitting on the ground. It's it's doing a number on my body. I don't know how do the Japanese do it. Clearly doesn't care about Daisy at all. It's like, you know, when your wife says something and then you turn to your friends like, hey, I want to hang out with you instead. It's like, come on, dude. But we've all done that. Unintentionally, of course. Sorry, what you're hearing is my dog over here. He really wants to go hang out on the balcony. I had to close the door to our balcony because it's very loud. It's very loud. Actually, you know what? Let me just let him out. All right. There you go. There you go. Everybody's happy now. Everybody's happy. Is this a lot louder? We're all testing out things. I mean, summer's approaching and it gets kind of stuffy in here if the door is closed. So this might eventually be inevitable for me to have to record with the loud street beneath. It's amazing. Like, come on. Just go, stay inside. Read The Great Gatsby. What are people even doing outside? I don't even understand. Anyways, I left it right in the middle of a word. I don't know where I am. Oh yeah, almost at the end here, this page. That beeping you're hearing is my coffee machine. Oh God, it's so loud. I think I need to just finish this paragraph and end it. Where utterly to put this fifth guest is a weird sentence. I don't particularly like it. Okay. That seems like a fine place to stop. I am about 5 pages away from the end of chapter 1. I'll mark it there for now. So today was a very, very awkward scene at the dinner table. Oh gosh, it's so loud outside. What is even happening? Good Friday, baby. Good Friday. Yeah, very awkward scene at the dinner table between Nick, Tom, Daisy, and Miss Baker. Learned about how to use dialogue to create characters we like and characters we dislike, to really have them work against each other. Miss Baker and her wonderful ability to eavesdrop and to pick up on gossip. And Nick, just always ever so observant and just able to both using imagery to capture the beauty of a character and also the repulsiveness of a character. I think that's what we could get out of today's episode. My allergy is feeling a lot better all of a sudden, which, good gravy. Maybe it takes the ultimate medication for things is actually literature. Who knew? Heals all. That's what we should be giving people in the ICU right now, is some great Gatsby. Don't do that. So this was fun. Another fun day of typing out the Great Gatsby. I'm making progress, making our way along. To date pages, it's, let's just say, my work has extended our work from home another month, so you lucky folks are guaranteed another 4 episodes of this, and which at this pace might get us to like the middle of chapter 2, to be honest. This is gonna take a while, just like how this lockdown is gonna take a while. So I just want to say thank you so much. If you're watching this right now, thank you for joining me. Yeah, I hope to be continuing this for the foreseeable future. I'm enjoying it. I think I'm picking up on a lot of things that I wouldn't have otherwise if I'm just reading a book the way I read it, just like that. So this to me, it's been really rewarding and valuable, and I hope you're not just enjoying this as entertainment. Perhaps you are, perhaps you just want to hang out with me, but maybe you're picking up on things as well. And I do recommend, if you do have some free time, have the energy, have the motivation, that this is something you should do. It doesn't have to be a Great Gatsby. It should be a book that you consider good. Like I mentioned, the first time I read Great Gatsby, I didn't think too much of it. I found it kind of boring, and you could definitely understand why. They're just talking at a dinner table right now. But now, as an actual study of it, I am picking up on things, and more fun facts about F. Scott Fitzgerald and the book itself, and other things. I hope to find more maybe scientific study, science stuff, long words and really, really heavy, profound stuff about, the benefits of actually copying work and how it can be applied to your own craft. So there's all that to look forward to as I adjust this and deal with the world around me. And the setting itself is not super ideal, but we're making things work, which is what it's all about. Being resourceful, being agile, being patient, persistent, and not letting the little things like traffic noise bring us down too much. Anyways, here's to another week of life as we know it. I'll see you next week. See you next week every Saturday as per usual. I'm still trying to test out the best time to, I guess, premiere this video. 11 a.m. on Saturday seems to be working for me personally, but I might adjust it in the future just to do a little tweak. So if there's a time that works best for you, let me know, and I'll adjust that. I'll tweak it. Anyways, real crazy episode today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next week.